Is he rock paper scissoring on this shit?
Yeah, for the fight card. With the weigh-ins. Boop.
Hey, if someone touches before he's selfie, hell no. Yo, if somebody touches me on the nose,
this is my favorite one.
Creatine shakes. Yo, if somebody touches me on the nose before a fight, they gotta die. Or smacks me with a glove. Like that's like the ultimate form of disrespect.
Wow, you're just gonna go all like early 19th century on them,
dude. Like after they would slap each other with guns, they would have a gunfight after that shit. It was like
just
even back then,
just like
even back then it was like
gun. Just, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Back to back. Let's go.
Even when it was like fashionable to hit motherfuckers with gloves, like
that's actually still a legal thing.
To have a gunfight after they slap you with a glove.
You can actually legally you can request a duel still. It's still legal to request duels.
That's why you don't smack niggas with gloves.
No, you can just be like, I challenge you to a duel, Blat.
If they accept,
and if they accept, you can legally have a duel and murder that person without going to jail.
Yo, we gotta reinstate duels. All right, so here's my bullshit story for the day.
But it's kind of like a thing where you get shot too. So
I mean, well, as long as you don't die, yeah. I can have a bullet hole in me somewhere, as long as it doesn't.
Wow! Shoot your dick off.
That means when I get the reconstructive surgery, I'd have a bigger dick. So hell yeah.
I guess you can look at it like that.
No need to wear drawers for the rest of my life.
There you go.
Joey Buttafuoco style. You know he does porn, all right?
Yeah.
He's got like a 13, 14-inch penis.
Yeah. And what was the other guy? No. That was you thinking
not Joey
John Wayne Bobbitt.
Yeah, Bobbitt. Yeah.
John Wayne Bobbitt. She just threw that shit out like the.
I think Joey Buttafuoco does like
thrown out the window like it was a used cigarette.
Yeah.
Cigarette.
And then I think when they found it, it was like animal was chewing on it or some shit.
Yeah, and then they reattached it. Porn star like.
No, they reattached it, but then it was like they just grew another one.
No, they reattached it and they had to like graft some shit on it, of course, but it's still his shit.
Put a little foot fat on my dick, yeah, I'm good.
Gross.
All right, so here's the story. So In-N-Out is a chain of fast food restaurants that's usually on the West Coast, kind of like a Five Guys. Mm-hmm. So at an In-N-Out, a customer got a Slurpee, and then after a couple hours or whatever, he started feeling kind of fucked up.
I like where this story's going.
So it turns out at the bottom of the Slurpee was a packet of methamphetamine.
Awesome! That's the best trip you can ever have to a goddamn In-N-Out. So, Jesus Christ.
No, it gets better. It gets one better. The customer goes back to In-N-Out and says, "Hey, look, I got a packet of meth. I guess it's meth. I mean, I don't know who knows how the person knew it was meth or whatever. On the bottom of my goddamn Slurpee." And the guy was like, the chain owner was kind of like, "I'm sorry, sir. Sorry if this is methamphetamine, but we don't know how it got there. Maybe because I guess the guy's thinking like maybe you did it or something like that. We always have fresh products and everything like that." And I'm thinking to myself like, well, I guess the meth was fresh. I mean, I don't. But anyways, right? So here's a free. I think he gave him 2 or 1. I think he gave him a free burger and fries or whatever like that to make up for the meth being at the bottom of the cup. And so I'm thinking to myself like, damn. First I was like, you find meth in the cup and all you do is give the motherfucker a free burger? But then I was thinking like, well shit. He got a free bucket of meth. He got a free meth Slurpee.
Yeah, free meth Slurpee and a burger.
I mean, you should be paying us more money for that.
Did he return the meth or did he keep the meth?
Well, he already drunk the meth. The meth was already inside.
Oh, so he's just like, fuck it, I'll get a burger. Like,
no. So you mean
poison.
You got a free? You got a burger? You got a burger, a Slurpee, and then a free meth packet? You should be going back and paying them for the meth that you stole, sir.
No, I'd be going for that whole lawsuit thing.
I mean, that's coming. That's coming.
Because there's no
side note,
you get a free burger. Like, nah, I just want to let you guys know this is my lawyer right here.
Side note though, how is the meth? He's like, yeah, I know you're gonna sue us, but how was the meth?
Was the meth good?
Was the meth good? It's our new secret ingredient.
We've been adding it slowly, little by little, over the past
In-N-Out
2 years.
You know why In-N-Out so addictive?
Started out with one meth head that we had working here accidentally dropped a little bit in the burger. They loved it. So We just decided to make it a chain thing.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag side? What's your swag side? What's your swag side?
What's going on? It's Wally Mop Gaming, episode number 46, and Gamescom in Cologne, Germany. Is it Cologne or is it like Cologne?
No,
it's Cologne, isn't it? Or is it Cologne?
It's Cologne.
It's like the colon of Germany.
That's bad.
Best for games though.
That's pretty bad.
We're gonna talk about some. We're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna be talking about Gamescom. I mean, there's so much to unpack here. Especially, I will warn you, it's gonna be quite Microsoft intense because they're the ones that showed up. I'm pretty sure when they have their Paris Games Week. When is that? Do we even know when that is? I never even heard of it before. Until Sony said they would be there.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah. And I hope, what I really hope is that since basically E3, Microsoft focused on 2015. They stayed in 2015, games that are coming out in 2015, and like this was like 2016, where E3 was like 2016 at E3, Sony.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sony at Gamescom or whatever it's called, in Paris Games Week, I think it's called.
It's that's happening the 28th to the 1st of October, November. So October 28th.
Cool.
November
I mean,
1st.
I like that because we got some game things like lined up in the But hopefully Sony like shows us some shit we haven't seen before. Is what I'm saying. Either I mean by their own admission they don't have that much going on. In 2015, they have a lot of third-party stuff that's coming out. I mean, so does everybody else. But like, hopefully, there's some stuff that they didn't. I mean, it seems like they blew their load at E3, and what a load it was. What a load it was. But hopefully, they're not just rehashing some of their stuff. And even if they are rehashing some of their stuff, since they get ready for these conferences months and months ahead of time. So as the game developers are still working, their stuff is further in development, so they can show us some new stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if this is Microsoft's like strategy at this point to have so many IPs and stuff like that in development that they're just gonna like show little by little by little. Like this, I think is what Nintendo thinks they're doing.
Yeah.
with their
Nintendo's still trying to keep to its roots. Nintendo is seriously just trying to keep to its roots right now. I think that because they've had such a strong run as they have had sticking to their guns and stuff like that, it's good. But the one problem with Nintendo is they don't see the world moving around them. I mean, they understand innovation, they understand moving forward to a certain degree, but they get so wrapped up in their ways that they don't.
And everybody at Nintendo is so like, in the lack of a better word, like Disneyfied. Like, you know, when you work at Nintendo, everything you see is Nintendo, so you don't see what's going on in the other, what there are the other developments and stuff like that. Yeah. But even but I think that when Nintendo does their Nintendo Directs, I think that Nintendo thinks that they're like they have so much stuff that they're just going to spread it out throughout the year.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think that it's that much stuff that you couldn't like just I can see if they had like so much stuff where you really had to pace it out throughout the year, because it's just they want to focus on these 5 games or 5 major games with these little indie games or whatever case is. But I think it's like especially with this past E3 with the Nintendo Playhouse, like they were just really besides Star Fox. God bless Platinum Games, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we will.
God bless Platinum Games. I mean, like I really don't see. I mean, another E3 went by without Zelda, but whatever. We'll talk about that later. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's so meaty. Like I really don't know where to start. So let's start with so difficult. Let's start with CrackDown.
The Down of Crack.
CrackDown by Scottish game developers. This is
it's the third CrackDown game too.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, CrackDown originated on the Xbox.
Yeah, original Xbox. Yeah.
And you bought it because you wanted the beta to get into.
No, it was Xbox 360.
Was it 360?
Yeah, it was 360.
You sure?
Yeah, it was 360.
Yeah, you're right. You're right because it came out alongside
it was one of the launch titles.
Yeah, it came out along not Walking Dead. What's it called? Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, yeah.
And they were, and CrackDown was how many people can get on screen at that time. It was like a big deal and everything. And CrackDown was just a good game. I mean, it kind of predates some of the other open world games such as like Saints Row and things like that, with their just level of destructiveness and like you power up, level up your guy, had good driving mechanics, like you were the agency and stuff like that. And Crackdown 2 kind of took a missteps with the zombies and just kind of
that they took away what made Crackdown Crackdown. I mean, I applaud them for keeping with the
upgrade
story.
system and everything.
The story and everything like that, and the upgrade system. They kept that all the same, but you couldn't really explore like you wanted to.
No, it's very like the backdrop of Crackdown and Crackdown 1 was there, but you didn't really need to explore it to have fun. You just upgrade. Like, so cool. The first time you like really upgraded to a major like level, you got in your car and it transformed by itself. You were like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yep.
So, good stuff. They got I forget what the name of the developer is, but a developer who basically is famous for doing driving games. They've done like a lot of driving games.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing on board to do the driving mechanics inside Crackdown 3.
I'm kind of okay with that.
I mean, but once you I liked leveling up the car, but once you got so powerful enough that you were just like omnipotent, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you would just kind of like jump around town.
Yeah, you would just boom, and then you'd be like halfway across the city.
And we hadn't seen no shit like that before. It was like real at the time, Matrix like I remember calling it. Like you just jump around the city and you could like skydive and shit and everything. So that was really cool. But we got Crackdown 3 that'll be coming in 2016, and it looks really good. I mean, destructive environments. Like you can just basically like just wreck the city.
Yep.
Like you and like 5 people could like. I was thinking about this today. This is gonna happen. People are gonna get together and be like, "Yeah, we're gonna blow up the entire world and like level like Legos, like level the entire city."
Yep.
Because in the original, I don't know if you saw. I remember the original.
I played the original. Crackdown.
No, for the original trailer of Crackdown 3.
Oh yeah. They had the building.
Like one guy was driving the truck, the other guy was like doing something else, another guy had the sniper.
Yep.
And basically,
they blew
you
up the
jumped
building.
out of. They set charges, I guess, and you jumped out of the truck, hit the building, and all the other charges, and like everything just like exploded around him. It's like, yeah, we can't shoot you with a sniper, but we're gonna collapse the building on your fuck ass and see if that works. Okay.
There you go.
So, super excited about Crackdown 3. I mean, and we saw 4-player co-op. I'm not sure if it's couch co-op. I'm not sure about that. But we definitely, at the end of the trailer, saw at least 8 people playing in one world. So, it's just going to continue with the trend that's been going this gaming gen, that it's a massively open world game where anybody can jump in, jump out, similar to a Destiny or whatever case like that. Not sure what that's gonna be like, but Crackdown, it's coming, 2016. Very very excited for it. I think I'll buy it even if it doesn't have a Halo multiplayer beta in it.
Tisk.
And the main character looked black. I mean, you could change him. He's convertible, but you can convert him into a black, white, girl, boy, whatever the case is. But I thought that was a nice little homage. The guy who does the voiceover is back. The agency.
Yeah, the agency. The friggin' like leader.
Time
guy.
to go to work.
I like him.
I love him. Oh my gosh! Like even like sometimes Peter Dinklage, we can get tired of the voiceover, but he always has something pretty cool. Like even when you're fucking shit up, like because like if in Crackdown, like if you would fuck shit up, like you're a police officer, so other police officers would like try to get you or whatever.
Yep.
The agency will not tolerate so and so and so and so.
Yep.
So,
good times.
Don't know how big the actual world is though. It looked pretty big. The city of whatever, Elysium City or whatever it's called.
Whatever it is.
I forget what it is.
Because the story for the last game changed a little bit. So
yeah, so it is Crackdown.
I didn't play 2. So
now it is Crackdown 3, which is pretty interesting in itself because I remember when they announced it back at E3 last year or a couple years ago. It was just Crackdown.
Yeah.
So I thought they were going to retcon everything and just have everything going on.
No,
but it's Crackdown 3, so they're going to keep going with
Crackdown 2 was Crackdown 2.
No, I'm saying, but they announced this
it,
Crackdown as just Crackdown.
Yeah. So I'm glad that they're kind of
like that, like not saying that happened.
Right.
Good or bad, whatever happened. So very excited about Crackdown, and that's where we start of this. It's just too much to go on.